Okay, here we are. Here's Kelly, and she is getting her stuff together for her hay bales. And here's the kids helping out.
Come on, you
Even little Linky's helping.
They think we're getting a cow, but we're not.
Don't take offense for a minute. I didn't put my wardrobe makeup on.
We're making a farm in Florida.
Okay.
And
Now.
Papa Circle was 362211.
There's some more stuff I gotta go and get out of the
Be careful,
Yeah, be
because we
careful,
don't want to
that's
rip
what
them.
we don't
Don't
wanna
rip
rip
them. Don't rip them. Slide them, slide them, slide them.
Slide it.
Is it?
Slide it, right here.
Okay, just slide it to the end and Pappy will get it.
Let me get this stuff out.
Okay, you got the cow.
Yeah.
Hang on, hang on. Y'all are doing good. Look at you
I'll
guys.
get the last one. Pictures have. Okay.
Look at you guys. Y'all are strong. Girl, you need to enlist these kids. Look at these kids helping.
Don't break the bag now. You gotta send that video.
Okay.
You got it?
This is what you gotta do.
We're doing it. Whether we like it or not.
And God told us to.
Yep.
Mommy,
We do what God tells us to, right, y'all?
Yes.
Look at your side. Picking up that bag. Oh, he's strong. Look at there.
Put it on top of that one.
Look at that little man
I
go.
have to push it back a
I
little
got
bit
it.
more
I picked
because of
this
that
up.
sensor.
And look at Lily.
Hey, don't break the truck now.
I bet you Lincoln could pick up one of them bags.
No.
Yeah.
He's going to break an arm. Because I almost already broke it.
Look at there. Man. Look at that little
And
man.
I got Daddy.
Look at the muscles there. Look at the muscles.
I always
All
don't
right, we got the
too.
seed, we got the whatever.
Linky said he's got muscles too.
Muscles.
Yeah,
You can throw them in the
Lincoln.
grass.
All right.
Wherever a dirty spot is.
God.
Yeah.
I pull their string.
You're
Yeah,
full
you
of
get to
string.
pick up more hay.
Okay, we're gonna get a broom and we're gonna brush that out.
Can I brush?
Well, she's got her supplies that she's going to need for gardening.
You don't have everything.
Please.
You
Yeah.
still gotta get sardines.
And all those boxes right there, she's going to save and they're going to go in her garden. All right, that's it. That's it for today.
How many brooms?
No,
Hey,
it's not
hey, you
it.
getting in on me? Hey!
Sorry. You need hay to grow plants on you.
They don't grow on me. Hey,
All
right.
Hey, hey,
You're going to make Mama a clear cut.
give me.
All right, here we are in Kelly's backyard and we're getting ready to put in her garden. But we had to get some stuff out of the shed and the trees have overtaken the shed. So we had to cut them down and Lincoln's helping me move some of that away from the front of the shed while my husband gets some of the things out of the shed. But we got to get this out of his way first. Well, these are some pallets that I had picked up years ago, and my husband and I are going to take them and break them down and make them into the sides of the bed for Kelly's garden bed. Something similar to what we did, but he's helping me today because I just don't have the energy to do all of it. But I do a lot here today, but I ended up not feeling too good at the end of the day and ended up sitting. So he's going to help out quite a bit here. And he's trying to figure out what he's going to do. And he's having me measure some stuff.
Hey, y'all. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, but hey.
Take it over there. Now here's my husband making one of the sides of the garden bed. And that's little Linky right there. And he's helping out. He's excited to be outside for the most of the day, and he's just having himself a blast. He is a big help in a lot of ways, and on some days. And some days, he can be a handful. He is the youngest of all of my grandsons, but he has got a big, big heart. So we're over there, and my husband's what he's doing is he's cutting these pallets in half, and then he's filling in the gaps, and that's going to make a side. And then he passes the side off to us, and I'm telling Kelly, don't stand in front of the camera because they can't see what you're doing. And what we're doing is we are screwing in these boards that he cut to go in between each slat. And we're going to make 2 just alike, and then he's going to make 1 more or 2 more for the other side. So I'm explaining to her what she needs to do, and I'm passing the screws off to her and the drill and letting her do it because this is her garden and she needs to learn how to do it. Now here's my husband bringing over all the sides that he made, and we are going to, or not we, he is going to start putting them together. Now he's turning that slatted side to the inside so that, because that's the way he made it, because he made it, not me. If I made it, I'd have turned it the other way, but it's okay. That's the way he wanted to make it, and he wants to hold the dirt in that way, so we're okay. Now, I'm sitting over there giving Kelly instructions on what's going to happen next after we get these boxes together, this box together, and that she is going to need these cardboard boxes broken down, and I'm explaining to her why. Now, here's my husband and my daughter, and they're getting ready to move the little box that they made over to the place where she wants to have it, and I'm running the camera. Yay, me. It means I don't have to do any lifting. And so they're going to take and move this to the other side of the yard, and yep, here they go. They're bringing it over, and they are going to put it in place. And they're asking me where it's supposed to be, and I said, well, it's going to be 6 foot off the fence because the person that mows their yard has a pretty big mower, so they need plenty of room to get around it. So this is its new home right here. Here I am giving Kelly instructions on what's got to be done and what she needs to do. So now she's going to get inside this box and finish putting all the pieces of cardboard on the inside. Now, I lined mine with cardboard because I didn't have those nice pretty sides, but we're lining hers with cardboard because we want to protect those sides for now. And the cardboard is actually good for your garden. Now, I created a video when I built my garden bed, and you can go back and watch it. Now, Kelly doesn't have to come back and put siding on hers like I did mine because of the way hers was built. And she's got something to support that cardboard. So now she's just going around the whole inside of it, and then she's going to throw boxes in the bottom. Now here's the inside of hers after she gets done with that. Then she drops cardboard boxes in the bottom, and you really don't want to use those that like that easy mac and cheese box. You don't want to use that because that is not really too great for your garden, but she went ahead and put it in there. But it'll disintegrate eventually. It just takes a lot longer, but the brown cardboard is really good for your garden. And she's found this chicken sign in the back of my truck and decided she was going to keep a hold of that thing and not let me have it back. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your hay bales and you're going to put them in there, and you're going to roll them over to where they're standing up tall. Then you're going to take and push them all to one side and fill in the gaps with any extra cardboard that you have, or so that you don't have to put so much dirt in there. And then the next thing we do is we're going to dump in 1 bag of topsoil to start with. So you're going to cut the edge of your topsoil, and this is the easiest way to do this, is open it up, drop it in, and then you're going to take and move that to the other side, and then you're going to take and spread this around until it covers the top of your bale. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there, but I'm giving her instructions. Then I went and got some gloves and put them on and spread that stuff around. Now, because this is the stuff you really don't want to get on your hands. And so next is the black cow. And this black cow is by Earth Go. And you're going to take and put half a bag on one side and half a bag on the other side if this is the size of your bed that you're building. Now, her hay bales were quite small compared to my hay bales. But I'm doing one side and then she's doing the other. Now you want to take and break that up pretty good. Now we're not filling in all the gaps right now. We'll come back and do that later before we plant the garden and get it ready to go. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some 10-10-10 fertilizer. Now next year when I plant my garden, I'm probably not going to use this type of fertilizer. I'm probably going to go and just put fish emulsion down in my garden, straight up fish emulsion, because that seems to work really good. But we're trying to get her bales kick-started off early because she's a week behind me. And so what we did is we put blood meal in, just like we did in my garden. We put the 10-10-10 down, and then we put in the bone meal. The next thing we did is we put down some fish emulsion in her garden as well. Now she bought the small bottle of fish emulsion and she's already had to buy another one because she put too much down at one time. But we're kickstarting this garden off. This garden is raw. It has not had anything in it. It's just straight up hay bales, no nutrition, no nothing. So what you see me doing here is I'm putting out some lime. And in that lime, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the sardines in it. So I'm making little piles to put the sardines in. Now, I'm going to tell you what, she's got some raccoons over here in this area. And she called me back the next day and said something got in there and dug in that mom anyway, even though we put the lime down. And I'm going to tell you what, those raccoons over in her area, if you ever see them, run from them. Run. I think they're rabid because they come out during the day and they'll come up right up to you and everything, and they ain't scared of nothing. But if you see those raccoons in her area, just run. And anyway, back to the video. They came and got these sardines, and one of them looked like they'd upchucked it right back into the thing because they ate this garden lime with it. But we put these down anyway, put the garden lime down, and I told her, I said, well, just water your garden in with the fish emulsion every day after that, and that'll still help your garden. And so that's what she did. But anyway, after you put these down, then you're going to give it a generous portion of lime again over the top of it, because that's what keeps the animals from smelling it. Now, I'm telling you, these raccoons in her yard are very, very different. They're not the normal raccoons. So anyway, now the next thing we did is we took the fish emulsion and poured it all over the garden. We did not use the whole bottle of it. We just used about a fourth of the bottle. And we poured it on there because I kind of had a feeling these raccoons were going to do this to her. And then I spread more garden lime down on top of this. This garden lime also provides for your garden. But yeah, we're going to put this down over the top of it. And then we are going to put the next bag of topsoil on the top. Then we're going to water it in good, real good. Now, she didn't have a water hose that reached all the way over to where her garden's at, so she's using this little pour spout thing, or I am, for showing it how much it really needs water in it. And you want to do this for the next 14 days after you put your hay bales in. Now, you do not have to put your hay bales in a bin like this, but there's a reason why we did it this way this year, and I'm going to explain to you why. The reason why is because this is going to become a garden bed, and all of this is going to turn into composted natural soil. And then from there, the hay bales that we plant the potatoes and stuff in will actually grow into, we'll take that and we'll put it over in this and then start those new bales over each year. Now, while you're going out there watering this every day, you're going to want to sit and get your companion planting chart out, and you're going to want to make you a game plan on how you're going to plant your garden. And this is what we came up for with the Merritt's garden. This is what we have planned to plant. And so today was about the 17th day after she did it, and so we went and started planting some of this stuff today. But let me show you what all she has in her garden now. All right, so here we are with Kelly's garden, and these are her bales for her carrots and potatoes that we're going to grow. And then that's me. Slits are going to be the little shoots that come up off of these, and then once they start growing roots on them, then you take them off of the sweet potato and you plant those down in the ground. And then we planted green beans on this side. We planted them 6 inches apart, and we planted them on this side. We planted marigolds down the center and lima beans on this side. They're 6 inches apart over here as well. So we fit in as much as we could in this little garden, and this is what her garden looks like thus far.
There's more, it's just not.
And we're gonna this stump. We're gonna use that to set our pots on, and we're gonna plant there. And we're gonna plant some more green beans, some peppers, and eggplant, and see how they do.
Baby chickens.
The baby chickens are here.
Yay!
We're not naming them yet because we want to make sure we can tell them apart. But we have little baby chickies. We got 6 of them. And we have...
They're egg layers.
Yes, they're all girls. And this is going to be the chicken coop. That's going to be the chicken coop. And it says it can accommodate up to 6 chickens. And we have exactly 6. So, we're super excited about it, right, Lily?
Yeah.
Heat lamp to make sure they're warm. We got a temperature gauge right there.
But the heat
Right
thing
there.
isn't on right now.
And we're tossing around a couple of names. So,
So cute.
Lincoln, what do you think about the chickens?
I already found this.
Lily, what do you think about the chickens?
I love them.
Josiah, what do you think about the chickens?
I love them. Yeah.